Everybody, how's it going? Long time no see. Well, it's not long time, but unfortunately, I got hit with a bout of food poisoning. So I was out pretty cold the last few days when I was ready to. I had some videos scheduled up. It was terrible. Thankfully, I'm good. No problems or anything. Just a lot of special time with the toilet you see behind me. So anyways, I'm better now. Thank you for all of you with the kind words on the YouTube post. I know not everybody sees that. I know I don't look at it on my YouTubers either, but for those of you who did see it and send kind words, or on Discord, on Twitter, thank you. Appreciate it. Anyways, without further ado, we've got 2 news worth of information to go through. Some of it is going to be out of date. I apologize, but for those of you who still need some information, let's get on it and let's get going. Of course, this is already gone, so sorry about that. But we still have about a week left for the gourmet journey, the Bishoku no Tabiji. Hopefully you're not too far behind on that. I am still behind. I have not finished Gluttoniel. I think I've cleared it once only, so I need to get on that soon. You have until the end of the month to do it, so don't wait too long. And hopefully you didn't forget to pick up your Keep Gacha reward. It was flashing on the home screen, so hopefully you got that. But I will be uploading that result soon. We will be getting a new Guardian Beast. His name is... Its name? Let's go with its name. Is Prisipa. I'm not sure if that's the best way to Romanize it, but that's the best I can do. Its debut sen will be... I said sen as if it was Japanese. Its debut quest will happen this week on Friday, Japan time. Enjoy that. And its abilities is it will increase the bump combo of all friendly units for 3 turns by X amount of percent. If it's at level 1, it'll be 15%, and if you max it out to level 10, it will be 50%. And the requirement is not too bad. All you need to do is make sure you get 400 hits in a single turn. That will mean you need a specific bump combo that does repeated damage, you know, like a pierce homing kind of type bump combo to do 400 hits. So I guess it's not super straightforward, but hopefully you've got that in mind if you want to use Prisipa. Anyway. Now, there you go. This is the one where we're going to have to round the wagons and talk about a little bit. Make sure you understand. Now, I know this has already started. I would have loved to say this before it came out for those of you who are on the fence. But hopefully some of you are also thinking about the fact that, well, there's X-Flag Park news coming. Mini X-Flag Park news coming. Maybe I'll wait and see what happens there. Step gotchas. Now, if you don't know what a step gotcha is basically the number of times you pull on that gotcha dictates the rewards that you get from that gotcha. You might get a discount, you might get specific guarantees. It depends on different games. We've seen this in the past in Monster Strike with, you know, the end of the year gotchas, right? Where if you do 1 pull, you'll get 2 guaranteed. Sorry, this is like the all-star gotcha, right? First pull gets 2 guarantees, 3 pulls gets 3 guarantees, and then the third pull gets 3 guarantees, with one of them being a limited monster. Right? That's kind of what a step gotcha is all about. Now, you didn't really see anything about discounts, which I see a lot in many other games, and so we're finally seeing that here with this gotcha, because this gotcha is all about discounts. Basically, the X pull you do on this gotcha dictates how much orbs you spend on this gotcha. Your first pull on this gotcha will only cost you 10 orbs. Your second will cost you 20. Third, 30, fourth, 40, and the fifth will still cost your normal 50, but you get a guaranteed limited gotcha monster included with that. And so that is the allure of this gotcha. Now, of course, the question is it worth it to pull on this gotcha? And that is a really tough question to ask. Because first, of course, make sure you understand that the limited pool in this game is quite big and also contains a lot of duds. You can look at the old generation gachas that the older monsters have been banished too. Also, there's the, let's be honest, Oriental Travelers is not the best gacha, but it does have a limited tag on it. So there's a lot of not so desirable monsters that fill in the limited categories, which is unfortunate. But on the other hand, let's take a look at the positives. That first 10 pull only costing, where is it? Well, it's really small there. It only costs 10 orbs. I think anybody in this game, it is fine to pull for 10 orbs, right? You can find that in the back of your proverbial couch in the game, right? Like, you see the orb counter on your home screen. How many orbs can you pick up? Picking up 10 orbs is nothing. So press your luck for 10. It is a 10 pull, by the way, right? All of these are straight up 10 pulls, right? You get 10 monsters. You could get limited monsters from them. There's no guarantee except for the last one, but you can still get limited monsters from this gacha. And it only costs 10 orbs? I think anybody and everybody should pull on it. Now, the second pull, it only costs 20 orbs. I still think that's a good deal. Now, maybe if you're really excited for the collab that's coming up, and you really want to save all your possible orbs for that, waiting for that, okay, I can understand that. But for most people, I think 20 orbs is worth it too. No, I mean, and this is where, I start taking in some advice from the other YouTubers that I watched. Shiro, for example. He, recommended that 20 might be a good stopping point for most people. Because once you hit 30, then you realize you're really close to getting to that limit. And so, well, I only need to spend 90 more orbs to get a limited guaranteed. And if you look at it in the big picture, you're only spending 150 orbs for 50 temples. So you're basically getting 5 temples for the price of 3. So if the prospect of getting limited monsters is, something that you value highly, and the fact that, you could be getting a dud versus getting a discount of 2 full temples is worth it to you, consider that in your decision if you want to pull. But of course, like I said, we now know what's coming up in terms of collab for the month of May, which is going to be a big... It is Golden Week, remember, in Japan. And Golden Week is when everybody, work, dad, mom, kids, have that off. They're going to be home, so, they want to be able to, get that money from them. To be able to make money for the game. So it's going to be strong. Keep that in mind. It is up to you on the end, but well, we'll see. Anyway, the transitions that will be coming up on this Tuesday will be Artemis. And Artemis stats look like the following. You've got null damage wall, Super Minesweeper M, Super Null Wind, Deity Fiend Slayer M, and Strike Shot Turn Reducer is on the gauge. Strike Shot is a 16+8, reveal all weak points for hit enemies. Bump combo is a Water Trident Laser EL and a Super Cross Wave. And when I say cross, I mean this kind of cross, the plus type. I know in Japanese, it's actually, they say cross is the X, which is my mistake. For crossing terms there. I totally forgot that, obviously this is a cross too, right? But the X is also cross, I guess. So, oh well. Anyways, not too bad. You got Damage Wall, Wind, Minesweeper, and Slayer. All of that is on the main. You get a Trident Laser EL that takes advantage of that Slayer, which is always good too. Super Crosswave also has, strong damage too. Revealing all weak points is always nice, so not too bad. She is a blast type, so that Trident Laser EL will be doing damage along with that Slayer. And our Transcension Kai for this week will be Takeda Shingen. Love that. That bald look on him looks really good, which I really don't think many other games gives him, so that's nice. Seeing that Furin Kazan around him is nice too. His abilities, you've got Super Null Wind, Null Magic Circle, Shield Breaker. Connect skill is Super Null Gravity Barrier and Gravity Barrier Slayer. I'll love to see those together. 2+ monsters that have speed of 350 is a requirement. There is no luck portion of his connect skills, so this is something that you must activate to be able to get him to his full ability set. Strike Shot is a 12+8, reveal all weak points of the hit enemies, and his bomb combo is a Fire Super Pierce homing 18 along with Chosetsu Blast. I mean, I think that looks solid too. We'll have to see where he can shine, but always cool to see an oldie getting a nice fresh coat of paint. And, well, next news is going to come up right away because that's already happened. So we will take a look at what happened at Mini Park 2022 and let's see what it has to hold. Of course, the lucky monsters, new lucky monsters on the bottom row are active now. Piscus is in there as well as Marida. I believe I'm only stuck at 2 again because I really ignored that the C stuff. So that's the fact of life there. So now let me transition over to my mini park slides. Now I didn't make a summary thing because again it was 4 a.m. I was tired, so I just wanted to make sure I could go to sleep afterwards. So I just did that, you know, back in the days when I was doing individual posts on Twitter. I just went to that form again so I could just post it. Anybody could take a look at that again and follow that. So sorry if you liked the standard summarized view, but just for this, I hope you understand. So let's take a look here. We've got the X Flag Mini Park, and they started out with the version 23.1 details. And the first thing that they announced was that more Bakuzetsu quests will be showing up in the library. So these 5 Bakuzetsu quests will be showing up. I remember that water one gave a lot of headaches. The wood one wasn't too bad, right? And I guess I don't remember too much about the others. As you know, I'm not a super fan of farming these Bakuzetsu quests, so you know, it's one and done for me for the most part. Alright, the next big one is going to be the renewal of the gachas for the new player pack. So if you remember that there was this guaranteed transcended monster gacha. That's going to change a little bit because now they will apply to these Transcension Kai characters. And of these 10 that you see on the screen, 3 of them are guaranteed to come out. So of these 10, you will be getting 3 Transcended Kai monsters. Of those, I think it's I think this is a new gacha. Sorry, a new pack, 490 yen, Transcension Kai gacha. 10 out of 3 you see there are guaranteed as a result of that pack. You also get an orb, a ticket, and all these other helper items, but it only costs 490 yen. So there you go. That's a pretty nice one because you can see, like, you know, Takeda Sakamoto Ryoma, very strong. I always have a soft spot for Nono there, and Ibaragi Doji, who I chased for the longest time. Kate Sith, very strong too. That'd be a good. And I don't know, Juliet was nice too, I think, right? I don't know. But anyways, that pack, you know, focusing on those Transcension Kai monsters, not so bad. 490 yen to get 3 solid monsters, pretty good. Also, you see on the packs on the bottom, the other, you know, starter packs, they will be reset after the maintenance. So if you want to be able to double dip on these, you are on the fence if you want to buy them. Make sure you do it before maintenance, because if you buy it before maintenance, after maintenance, it'll be as if you didn't buy it again. So if you want to do it again, you can. So now, whether or not they're worth it, that's not for me to say. That's up to you to decide. But up to you. They do cost a little bit more, but it could be worth it if you are looking for certain monsters. Also coming with the 23.1 version is going to be a new welcome quest to help out newbies. These are focused on the gimmicks of the games, and they all have pre-made decks, so you don't have to jimmy something up to try and even start the game. It'll be there for you just as a tutorial. 6 stages, and if you clear them all, you will be able to get 50 orbs, enough for 10 pull in this game to play. Which is nice. You know, a great way to get new players introduced in the game. However, and this is a big however, this is only applying for new players. So, if you have already installed the game by the maintenance, you are not eligible for this quest. Right? So like, oh man, we don't get 50 orbs? Come on. I'm a new player. I want to know how nail damage roll works. Okay. Don't worry. X-Flag Park, Mixie knows there's gonna be people like you that complain. So they're doing this. Every player in the game will be getting a special orb that gives them a free temple on this. Congrats, we've got a new quest. Special gacha. It's a single temple for free, which means your Hoshidama will not be spent, and everybody gets to do this. Alright, no more complaints beyond that, right? We get a free temple, we could get some limited monsters. That's pretty nice of the game. They did not have to do this. So, let's take this and run with it. Pretty awesome. The maintenance will be coming very soon. It'll be on the 26th. So again, if you are interested in purchasing that pack, make sure you do it right away because there's not going to be much time before it gets reset. 26th, midnight to 5 a.m. They did also announce that there will be a full X-Flag Park coming in person. Now, unfortunately, for those of you who are foreign to Japan, I don't think they're letting anybody in, except maybe like exchange students are starting to get in little by little. But for those of you who are just wanting to travel, we're still out of luck on that. So we'll have to wait. But for those of you who are in Japan, enjoy, because there's all of these events that they'll be taking place. And of course, an X-Flag Park means you get a special Oragon. Again, this is specific to people who enter the park, have bought a ticket, and actually go in. You get 5 of these. And you know why you get 5 of these? Because you get, alternate art for the for some monsters in the game. The 2 that they revealed on stream was Gehenna and Aframazda. I mean, I always love these arts. I'm jealous every time that I can't get them. But you also, there will be 3 other monsters that they did not reveal. It will be Bishamonten, Gallon, and Ignore. So if you want to get that, that's pretty good. Sorry, I think my dinner is almost outside. So asking my brother to pick that up. Alright. Now, after they did that, everything went black. We saw a little blip. It's like, okay, here comes the collab. What's it gonna be? Now, as you know, I am not a very anime savvy person, so I wasn't sure what this was. But then, when I saw what it actually was, I was happy. Detective Conan, Metante Conan, and Monster Strike will be the next collab in Monster Strike. I am super stoked. This is an anime that I watched for the longest time. Now, I haven't watched it recently. It's obviously gone on for quite a long time. Definitely fell off the train somewhere in college. But boy, did I watch a lot of this. It is a lot of fun. So I am excited. Hopefully you are too. We will see what is involved with that. But all we got was a quick peek at the art for Edogawa Conan here. Pre-transcended. So if you guys were wondering if this was a paid collab or not, it's Golden Week. This is gonna be the big one. It's gonna be strong. I will probably empty the bank to try and get everybody here. So here's hoping for the best. I know a lot of times when you're really hoping for a gacha that you like, RNG, the goddess RNG doesn't work in your favor, but here is hoping for the best. But that's all we got. More details on the collab will be coming on the 28th. Standard Monster Strike news time, so definitely look forward to that. And then we go to the Transcensions that are coming up in the game. We are going to first go with the Transcension Kai. Now again, don't forget, we still are getting Artemis and Takeda Shingen this Tuesday. So this is coming up after that. This is a pure bonus. And the first that they announced was Jeanne d'Arc here. Transcension Kai. Very nice. I'm not sure how many people still use her nowadays. But her ability here, we got Bounce, Speed, Null Magic Circle, Gravity Barrier Slayer, Regen M on the main. Gauge is Super Null Gravity Barrier and Strike Shot Turn Boost. Connect skill, Super Null Warp and Up Position Slayer L. Again, anybody on the top half of the screen takes that Slayer L damage. And the requirements here is 1+ different class from herself and 1+ different type. So different speed, or a different type than speed. And actually, I don't know what Jeanne d'Arc is. Either Ajin or I guess maybe Deity. Maybe Paladin even. I don't know. Whatever class she is. One that's not that. You need both though. So that is a little bit difficult, but again, that up position Slayer L is going to be nice because it synergizes with her Strike Shot, surprisingly, which is turn to pierce and kicks the monster up. And they did say on stream that if they cross the halfway line of the screen, they are eligible to be slayed. So that is pretty cool. Bump combo is a follow-up Pierce Bullet, where again, if you touch her, then touch an enemy, then after you're done moving, a follow-up Pierce Bullets goes through all of the marked enemies. You also get an attack and bump up as her bump combo. Pretty strong. Cool to see where she can shine. And as you can see here, if you had her summer version, you get this awesome alternate art form of her. I love this a lot. Looks very nice. So if you have her, congrats. Her release date is on the 27th. So again, Tuesday you get Shingen and Artemis. Wednesday you get Jeanne d'Arc. That's not all. We've got another Transcension coming. It is Abel here, and she's looking really cute. Nice and fluffy art text. Let's take a look at her stats. We've got Super Null Gravity Barrier, Dark Slayer, Dark Resist, and Gauge Multiplier Retainment. Again, you can miss your gauge and still get the maximum attack output from that turn. Gauge is a null block and null magic circle along with status effect recovery. Strike Shot is speed and power up, and it will remove laser barriers from all hit enemies. That's important because her bump combo is all about lasers. You've got a Rampage Reflect Laser EL1 and Lock On Trident Laser EL1. So 8+8 means every other turn potentially you can make sure that she has full access to her bump combo arsenal. So very cool. I imagine that's going to come into play really handy in some difficult quests. So we'll see where that comes in. But oh, and I forgot to put she is a Pierce speed type as well. So I mean, obviously Abel, she had a really strong stage when she debuted, but after that really didn't have anywhere to go. So hopefully she'll have a little bit more lasting stay on her skill set. And her release date is the 28th. So one day after Jeanne d'Arc, you will be able to get Abel Transcended as well. And as we noted, the next Monster Strike news will be at the same time as usual. We will be getting, at the very least, details on the Detective Conan Medtante Conan collab, which I am excited about. So let's get excited for that. And that is it. There's obviously no Lucky Monster news because we already got that earlier. So enjoy this. I'm excited for Detective Conan. Hopefully you are too. If you are, let me know in the comments. We can talk about it. I am super stoked. And if you're happy to see that I'm not, shriveled up after a bout of food poisoning, how about a like? And again, sorry for the fact that the news was a little bit late. Of course, health first. So I'll be making sure, well, you'll get a nice treat because you'll get a nice wave of videos after today because I do have a lot in queue to film today. So if you want to look forward to that, hit the subscribe button because you'll make sure you get that bell if you want to see when it comes up. But of course, more importantly, ENG Monst, this is where all of this came from. So make sure you take that to follow all the latest and greatest news, or follow on Discord to talk with other folks who may be excited, or if you're new to the game and are interested more about that, consider joining the Discord to talk with other folks. And that's it for me today. Thank you for watching for 25 minutes. I appreciate you very much. And until next time,